Lesson 266. My holy self abides in you, God's Son.
Hi there. Are you ready for one of the most transformative lessons we might ever encounter in our lives? The one lesson that holds the secrets of who we really are, what love truly is, and the profound meaning of our oneness with God, all at the same time? Let's get ready for Lesson 266, a lesson we should never forget.
My holy self abides in you, God's Son.
Father, you gave me all your sons, to be my saviors and my counselors in sight, the bearers of your holy voice to me. In them are you reflected, and in them does Christ look back upon me from myself. Let not your Son forget your holy name. Let not your Son forget his holy source. Let not your Son forget his name is yours. This day we enter into paradise, calling upon God's name and on our own, acknowledging ourself in each of us, united in the holy love of God. How many saviors God has given us! How can we lose the way to him, when he has filled the world with those who point to him, and given us the sight to look on them?
In other words, from the earlier lessons in the workbook for students in A Course in Miracles, we became more and more familiar with the concept that we have an inner self, a holy self, which is of course not our ordinary mortal everyday self, but a self within us connected with the spiritual realms and with God himself.
Lesson 95. I am one self, united with my Creator.
Lesson 96. Salvation comes from my one self.
Today's lesson might be considered a step further. This true self of ours is not just within ourselves, it is in everyone. And everyone's self is within us. Because it is the same self, the Holy Son of God. This is what oneness is about, isn't it? This is love. To see in another person our very true self. Even more, to see this very true self of ours in everyone else. But you know what? If we are already familiar with this concept, we might be okay with it intellectually. Accepting it only as a metaphysical theory, even if we recognize its immense beauty, is not going to be transformative. Do we live it? Do we practice it? Do we act, behave, speak, and function in this world according to this truth that we know in our hearts to be true? Do we keep the awareness of it in our daily activities, with the people we meet and talk to? Or do we just act as usual, as if we were separate from each other? As if we couldn't help but behave as we always have, as if we couldn't grasp oneness, not even as a compass for our day-to-day thoughts, actions, and perceptions. Let's give it a try today. Let's treat others as the Son of God they are. Let's treat them as if our holy self abides in them too. Because it does.
My holy self abides in you, God's Son.
Let's recognize that every individual we encounter can be our Savior and Counselor. We don't need to believe or agree with whatever they are saying or doing with their mortal selves. But we can extend our perception of them, past what our physical senses tell us, and see them as the reflections of God our Father, who looks back at our true self. We can see our holy self in them, that looks back at our holy self in us. Let me repeat that one more time. We can see our holy self in them, our holy self that looks back at our holy self in us. We can acknowledge ourself in each of us, ourself united in the holy love of God. We can see brothers, we can see saviors. Beyond appearances, we can see the Holy Son of God who points to us the way back home, to God our Father. Will we be able to accept this challenge today? To see other people this way? All people. Even the ones we don't like, the political or public figures that when we think about them with our usual mind, we despise, the friends who bother us, the sellers who annoy us, those who want something from us and might seem to try to manipulate us, those who might judge or criticize us, or even hate us, those who think they want to hurt us. Will we be able to see our very holy self in them? In the ultimate reality, there's no separation, We already learned that, at least intellectually. But this is a holographic vision. Our holy self is not just within us, it is in all the people we meet. Will we be able today, even for just a moment, to realize this transformative truth? Let's realize this for one holy instant, and we will live a very different life.
My holy self abides in you, God's Son.
My holy self abides in you, God's Son.
My holy self abides in you, God's Son.
Isn't that beautiful beyond all realization? Don't you feel that this is the very key to living a life entirely different from the one we've lived so far? That this might be indeed the very truth we want to realize? Keep practicing morning and evening, just as we've been doing. And during the day, take a few moments every hour to remember today's powerful idea. Set an alarm or a timer or something, don't skip an hour today. And any time you feel tempted to switch back to your usual mindset and misrecognize all people as separate from you, simply remind yourself, silently but powerfully.
My holy self abides in you, God's Son.
And as I remind you as usual that we are in the middle of the section titled What is the Body? Don't you find that today's lesson fits perfectly with the concepts presented in the introduction to this section? But if you've missed that introduction, be sure to click on the video link that will pop up on your screen at the end of this video, or check in the video description below for the link to section 5.
My holy self abides in you, God's Son.
My holy self abides in you, God's Son.
My holy self abides in you, God's Son.
You're doing great. And you deserve all the blessings in the world for the path you're following with such commendable commitment. So, I'm sending blessings to you, my brother. I'm sending blessings to you, Holy Son of God. See you tomorrow for another transformative lesson. Quick note before you go. Making these videos is a labor of love, but it's still financially challenging. If you've found value in what you've watched, please consider supporting with a donation. Even the humblest contribution means the world and ensures the continuation of these daily lessons. Thank you for your generosity.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.